Hello, good, dear media. Here come coach from Laos for the press con. Coach, your comments about the game.
Well, first of all, hello to everyone. Thanks Indonesia for a nice tournament. Thanks for our boys, for the country, for the Laos Football Association to support. And we reached, I think, a big success for our country, which nobody had believed that we could qualify ahead of Thailand and Vietnam, be the runner-up for the game today. I think we were a little bit unlucky, and I think also overall Malaysia deserved. They were more mature, they were more clever in the decisive situations, and you could see the technical and physical difference. It's obvious, but we will hopefully be able to build up this team further and are looking already. I talked to the boys after the game. This will be the core for the SEA Games in Cambodia, plus the team that played recently in Vietnam, so I'm very positive we can get good results in the future. Hopefully we can gain more wins, gain more experience, play more clever, play a little bit more sophisticated football, because that was simple football. Also, we had only 2 days with the team, which I will never use as an excuse, because the talent is there, we just have to work on it. So I'm very happy, I'm very proud, I'm not sad at all, and I think there's no reason for the boys. They cried and they were down. I consoled them a little bit, and everything is very good for us. So congrats to Malaysia, a deserved winner, who can beat Vietnam in the semi-final 3-0 and who can fight over this hard six games tournament, and they didn't have any break. I must respect. And again, congrats to Malaysia, congrats to Laos, and congrats for AFF for this nice tournament.
I'm Ikhwan from CNN Indonesia. Laos has been made history for becoming to the final, through the final. And do you think that Laos is the new power of football in Southeast Asia, or maybe Asia?
No, I cannot say that we are the new power. We happen to have a good tournament. Actually, we had a chance to play a good tournament in the SEA Games as well, but we dropped the points against Singapore in the last couple of minutes. This was a fantastic game. If and when, of course, doesn't count, but we could have done better. The power is not there for a tournament like this. You could see it also today. They fight, but the body, the constitution, you see the difference when the Malaysian team is working together over years in academies. We don't have that, you know. More or less we collected them from the streets and from some areas in the south of, mainly in Pakse, which is a city in the south, and in the Vientiane capital. We gained some gathered players, trained them a little bit. That was it. So we are far from power, but we are very eager to learn. They are eager to learn. There's a lot of talent, which I'm very happy to develop, and we will give everyone a hard time, that's for sure. But we are not the new power, because it's like day and night. You cannot compare Thailand and Indonesia and Vietnam with Laos in this moment. But hopefully the country, I got messages now from few people everywhere in the country. Many people gathered in big screens, you know. It was like a festival time in Laos. So for that I'm also very happy, you know, because you win 5 games, which is a sensation in itself. You lose the final, okay, not very happy about it, but they have to be also very realistic. So we gave the people a good time in these 2 weeks, and very proud of that, very happy. It's a nice thing.
Okay,
Coach, first of all, very appreciate and
the most important thing that I want to know from you is what will you do after this to keep this team still competitive? Because I know you in Laos, correct me if I'm wrong, you don't have the good elite competition, and then the one player who I know playing in outside Laos is number 8 playing in Thailand. So I just want to know what is your long term for this team to keep still competitive? What will you do for this team?
For me, I have a 3 years contract, and hopefully I will go through this contract, and I will go from tournament to tournament with as much preparation as I can get. The more preparation I can get, the more physically fit they will be, the more competitive this system that we play, which is a little bit uncomfortable to play, but for this you need power. The opponents will have hard time to like you saw with Thailand. At the end of the day, you know, we were lucky, yes, but we are uncomfortable to play. They don't like us to play, you know, so it's not a beautiful football, but it's realistic with what I have. So I want to build this further, like I did in Mongolia. I did it for 3 years, and now, if you see now in Mongolia, the last tournament, they almost qualified for the Asia Cup, yeah. If they beat Philippines, they qualified for the Asia Cup, and they lost in the last minute against Palestine. So that is our work that we have done in Mongolia. I want to do the same in Laos. I did it back then in the Philippines also. So it's my 3rd place. I want to help the country to grow, but we have to be realistic at the same time, you know. So we will not have success always like this, but we try to take the momentum. Maybe the governments chip something in. Maybe we can have more camps, international games, etc., etc. So the normal procedure.
Okay, maybe next question. Okay, for Coach Luis, my question is simple. Unfortunately, Laos not win today. As you know, your team is very impressive from the first match and made history to reach the final. And my question is, what is different about between your team and previous generation of Laos and previous generation of Laos, and how is young development in Laos in prison? That's all.
How was the young development in Laos at this time?
At this time,
young development.
I'm now here. I'm 6 months here. I'm just 6 months with the team, and we were very busy. We had the national team, the under 23. We played the tournament in Cambodia, the under 23 AFF, where we reached the 3rd place. So we had some good results. I know most of the players now, so I want to build a new national team, because we have problems, which I don't want to mention, but everybody knows in Southeast Asia, not only in Laos, but it is a problem. I don't want to elaborate further on that. So we build up a new generation, hopefully clean people who are happy to play football and serve the country in a good way. So I want to keep that going, and I have staff now from Germany, goalkeeper coach, physical coach. I have good local staff. We are well prepared for the tournaments as far as staff is concerned, so that's already a good thing. So we just keep going. The next tournament is under 20. I will be responsible for that in September. We play Japan, Palestine, Guam, and Yemen. Strong tournament, but it's in Laos, so hopefully we can do another good thing. Then the FIFA window come, and then Suzuki Cup. So it is the machine is rolling, you know. But with this team, I hope I can play a good role in Cambodia with the SEA Games. That's my realistic target for next year, where we'll hopefully can train very long together, and then we will see a strong team, hopefully.
Okay, last questions. Yeah, last question.
Yeah, from TV3. What's your thought about the competitiveness among ASEAN countries? Because we see in the semi-final and also in the final, no one expects this Laos and Malaysia in the final, right? Yes, we see Vietnam, we see Thailand as well, but no one expects this. What is your thought about the whole competitiveness among ASEAN countries?
Well, normally we have the big four, the big 3-4, yeah, which are the strongest. Indonesia has invested a lot now and is coming very strong with the top coach from Korea, and then also overseeing all the teams. So I expect Indonesia to be very strong. Thailand basically is together with Vietnam top. Yeah, Malaysia not far away. But the smaller nations are picking up, you know. Even Myanmar, with the political situation difficult, they always try to do something, yeah. And Laos, Cambodia preparing for the SEA Games, so it's developing, yeah. But the tournament here is a very tough tournament. It's You must really salute all the players who were still running 90 minutes after 5-6 games in 10 days. It's crazy. It doesn't help the quality of a tournament. But I'm not the one to give advice to the AFF. We are happy for the games, and we are happy that we don't have injuries, hopefully the other teams as well. So it's just going on, giving young players exposure, very important. No? And we are happy for that and try our best with the means that we have and with the quality of players that we have.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Please let him ask.
Let him. Okay, thank you. That's good.
Hello, Coach. First of all, congratulations for the achievement. And Thailand's head coach said that Southeast Asia's football is very far behind compared to Europe when it comes to the youth competition systems. What do you think of how fundamental it is, the youth competition systems in football?
It's everything. It's everything. Very simple. If you don't play in the youth, you do not have this competitiveness. You don't know how it is to lose, how it is to win, how to play different systems. You have to be getting used to that in a young age. But I don't want to, you know, if you ask me now, I can talk 1 hour about this. But you see China, for example. I worked in China, and there's no doubt China has a lot of potential, but the country is so big. And to organize youth competition is hard for them. So they almost do nothing. Now they have academies, they train 300 days a year, 6 hours per day, but they don't grow because they don't play the games. So depending on the country, you have to organize a local, let's say north, south, west, east competition with as many games as possible. Federation and local sponsors should support that in a young age, under 12, under 15, under 18. And then you will get the talents, or through the clubs. It's not easy, for sure, and often the people look just for the top team, but we say in Germany, the best coaches need to be in the youth, because in the youth, you get taught the fundamentals, the basics, and if you don't get it taught in the youth, when will you learn it? So our boys, they learn themselves, because the coaching there is so-so, I can say. So the boys learn themselves on the street, but it's a complex thema. No? But the youth competition and development is everything. Without it, you have no chance. In general, I'm not talking about Southeast Asia. I'm talking about in East Asia. I was in Mongolia 3 years, Hong Kong, Taiwan, for example. Same, everywhere the same. Same. In the Middle East, even not much. I think, as far as I know. So there's still a lot to be done, and I think the power is here. In Southeast Asia, there's a lot of power. Could do much more.
Okay, Tamo? Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, take it. Okay, dear media, in front of us, there's a coach from Malaysia, Mr. Hassan Sazali Muhammad Waras, and the player number 13, the captain, Ahmad Ahyar Hadi Muhammad Sapri. Okay, coach, congratulations first of all, 2-0. Your comments about the game.
Okay, syukur Alhamdulillah, apa yang kita rancangkan ini hari kita memperolehi kejayaan. Kejayaan ini bukan hanya untuk saya, tapi untuk pasukan dan juga seluruh rakyat Malaysia terutamanya. Jadi tahniah kepada barisan pemain-pemain saya, barisan kejurulatihan saya dan juga barisan pengurusan saya. Jadi apa yang kita deliver ini hari adalah kerjasama di antara pemain dan juga barisan pengurusan serta jurulatih. Right, jadi senjata kita pada malam ini saya boleh katakan adalah disiplin pemain semasa dalam permainan dan mereka telah mengikut apa perancangan yang kita dah aturkan pada malam ini.
Okay, secondly, player.
Assalamualaikum. Alhamdulillah, syukur kami telah mencipta sejarah memenangi kejohanan AFF pada tahun 2022. Pertama sekali saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada Tunku Mahkota Johor kerana telah melepaskan kami pemain daripada JDT, semua kelab di Malaysia. Tapi saya highlight Tunku Mahkota Johor kerana saya daripada JDT. Jadi perasaan saya susah untuk diungkapkan. We did well. All the players, all the coaches, discipline. We did everything that we planned and ia berhasil. Susah nak ungkapkan perasaan ni, tapi kami kami menikmati perasaan dan kejayaan yang kami telah cipta.
Okay, thank you players. From the media, there's questions. Dari mana dan namanya?
Halo coach, halo kapten. Saya Iwan dari CNN Indonesia. Malaysia di U19 sudah 2 kali juara di Indonesia. Apakah Indonesia menjadi tempat yang favorit untuk Malaysia menjadi juara?
Syukur alhamdulillah. Memang ternyata bumi Indonesia memberi kejuaraan bagi pasukan ini. Bukan hanya di U19, tapi saya juga menikmati kejayaan ini bersama U23 SEA Games 2011, di mana kita menjuarai kejohanan SEA Games tersebut bersama dengan pengendali waktu itu adalah Datuk Ong Kim Swee. Jadi pengalaman tersebut amat berguna kepada saya dan inilah hasil yang saya dapat. Terima kasih.
Okay, next question to the coach or players. Go ahead. Nama dan dari mana?
Selamat malam coach, saya Diego dari CNN Indonesia TV. Pertama-tama tahniah telah menjuarai AFF. Pertanyaannya, siapa-siapa dari pemain yang ada di tim Anda saat ini yang boleh melaju ke pasukan utama menurut Anda? Kemudian untuk Captain Cap, persaingan di JDT sangat keras. Apakah dengan memenangkan gelar pemain terbaik di AFF ini memberi kepercayaan diri untuk mendapatkan tempat utama di JDT? Terima kasih.
Semestinya kejayaan yang saya peroleh kali ini memberi semangat untuk saya membina nama dalam pentas bola sepak di Malaysia dan di seluruh Asia. Saya akan tetap bekerja keras untuk membina nama, bermain demi pasukan negara, pasukan saya Johor Darul Takzim dan pasukan negara. Jadi ia akan menjadi satu titik permulaan untuk kehidupan dan karier saya sebagai pemain bola sepak.
Okey, berkaitan pemain-pemain yang mungkin akan bermain dalam persatuan senior, boleh saya katakan hari kesemuanya bakal menjadi pemain senior pada satu hari. Ya. So apa yang saya bangga yang boleh saya katakan dekat sini, ini adalah hasil pembangunan program pembangunan yang ada struktur di Malaysia sekarang dapat melahirkan pemain-pemain yang ada dalam peringkat pelapis ini. Jadi suka saya katakan, saya juga mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada semua mungkin jurulatih-jurulatih ataupun yang terlibat dalam program tersebut yang telah berusaha bagi melahirkan pemain-pemain yang daripada akar umbi sehingga ke peringkat sekarang. Saya harap dengan adanya platform ini kita akan dapat melahirkan pemain-pemain yang lebih berkualiti yang ada pada hari ini. Itu harapan saya.
DP Malaysia diletakkan sasaran untuk layak ke semifinal, tapi coach mampu untuk menjadi juara pada malam ni. Komen sikit coach.
Walaupun persiapan boleh dikatakan kita agak pendek, tapi dengan usaha kita dan juga kerjasama daripada pihak yang terbabit. Saya rasa ini adalah sebagai satu pertandingan yang boleh kita katakan warm up untuk kita melangkah lebih jauh pada peringkat kelayakan AFC yang akan berlangsung pada September. Jadi mungkin dengan kejayaan pada hari ini boleh dijadikan sebagai satu moral dan juga persiapan yang lebih rapi bagi pasukan Malaysia sendiri untuk mereka melangkah lebih jauh dalam peringkat AFC kelak, insyaAllah.
Faktanya dalam 10 tahun terakhir Malaysia juara di every level dengan local coach. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hanya 2018 oleh Boyan Hodak waktu itu. So bagaimana sebetulnya persaingan local coach di Malaysia, sedangkan sekarang ramai pelatih asing. Yang kedua, squad sangat promising di future, di masa depan saat ini. Tapi masalahnya Malaysia pun sama seperti Indonesia, ramai pakai naturalisasi. Nah, coach sendiri bagaimana melihat naturalisasi? Apakah ini akan menjadi challenge atau gangguan untuk pemain-pemain muda memecah konsentrasi dia? Buat Captain, apa Captain expect jadi pemain terbaik di turnamen ini? Kalau tak salah Captain pun sempat dapat rekap ya di group stage at the end, tapi Captain dapat pemain terbaik. Do you think you deserve about this or not?
Saya perlu memberi kredit ini kepada semua rakan pasukan saya yang membantu kami. Kami sepasukan bermain dengan baik. Saya tak expect sebenarnya untuk mendapat pemain terbaik, tapi anugerah Tuhan, rezeki saya untuk malam ini dapat pemain terbaik. Jadi kredit semestinya kepada coach, all the coaching staff, pengurusan dan all the players, semua rakan sepasukan saya.
Berkenaan dengan foreign coach dan juga local coach, pada saya kerana Malaysia juga mempunyai foreign coach di peringkat pasukan senior, jadi saya jadikan itu sebagai satu inspirasi, inspirasi apa yang dilakukan oleh pelatih ataupun coach dari luar yang mereka mempunyai mungkin pengalaman mereka yang lebih luas di peringkat antarabangsa. Jadi mungkin lokal belajar dan diberi peluang kepada peringkat-peringkat akar umbi begini. Jadi mungkin kerjasama di antara foreign coach dan juga local coach akan menghasilkan satu keputusan yang lebih positif. Dan berkenaan pemain naturalisasi, saya rasa ini adalah satu perkembangan yang positif di mana semua boleh dikatakan ingin mencari yang terbaik daripada yang baik. So tidak menjadi masalah kepada saya, mana sebelum ini pun banyak negara-negara yang telah menggunakan kaedah ini untuk mencari pencapaian yang baik kepada pasukan negara terutamanya.
Oke, pertanyaan untuk Coach. Coach, saya ingin bertanya tentang timnas U19 Indonesia. Seperti kita tahu, timnas Indonesia tidak melaju ke semifinal, tapi mereka tak terkalahkan, 3 kali menang, 2 kali seri, lawan Vietnam dan Thailand, dan mencetak gol paling banyak juga di fase grup. Pertanyaan saya adalah, menurut pandangan Coach, bagaimana peta kekuatan generasi timnas Indonesia yang sekarang ini di bawah Sinteyong, karena anak-anak ini nantinya juga akan langsung otomatis main di Piala Dunia U20 tahun depan. Terus untuk selanjutnya, apakah timnas Malaysia merasa tertantang untuk menjajal kekuatan timnas U19 Indonesia, mungkin di laga-laga uji coba sebelum nanti bertemu di turnamen-turnamen sebenarnya lagi, Coach? Itu saja.
Pada pandangan saya, pasukan Indonesia mempunyai persiapan yang rapi bagi kejohanan ini, kerana pasukan U-19 Indonesia juga, mereka adalah antara negara yang akan menjadi host bagi kelayakan AFC bawah 19 tahun yang akan berlangsung pada September kelak. Jadi saya rasa persiapan tersebut ada kesinambungannya dengan kejohanan AFF ini. Jadi ini pada saya, macam saya katakan tadi, AFF adalah sebagai pemangkin kepada kejohanan kelayakan AFC yang akan berlangsung September kelak. Itu pada saya itu adalah yang lebih penting untuk peringkat umur 19 tahun ini.
Untuk lawan Indonesia, coach mungkin kedepannya punya rencana untuk menantang di uji coba atau sebelum nanti bertemu mungkin di AFF atau SEA Games selanjutnya?
Masing-masing ya, kita juga membuat persiapan dan juga pasukan Indonesia juga membuat persiapan yang rapi. Saya rasa kalau dibandingkan dengan persiapan Indonesia dan juga Malaysia, saya rasa mereka lebih advance daripada apa yang kita dapat, kerana mereka telah menjelajah di Europe sebelum bermulanya kejohanan ini. Itu yang saya dapat feedback, ya, dapat makluman. Jadi ada baiknya mungkin kita sebelum bermulanya kelayakan AFC ni, mungkin kita boleh adakan satu perlawanan, kita kan boleh dikatakan serumpun di antara Indonesia dan juga Indonesia, Malaysia dan Indonesia. Jadi saya rasa ada perkara positifnya dengan apa yang mereka telah mempelajari di peringkat Europe. Mungkin pasukan Malaysia sendiri boleh mendapat sesuatu daripada pengembaraan mereka di Europe, kerana pada saya mereka mempunyai competition yang agak baik sewaktu mereka mempersiapkan pasukan sebelum kejohanan ini.
Okay, thank you, Mamelia. Thank you again, Captain.